Here we go. As part of Challenger Pack 4, Terry Bogard joins the battle.
This is Terry Bogard in Super Smash Bros.
Look at the stage!
He's still wearing an outfit that reflects the era of his original game, but we did our best to make him look cool in a variety of ways. When he stands next to Ryu...
Wait, it actually looks like a football field!
Just like Ryu, when you're playing one-on-one, he'll face the opponent.
Yeah, have a good look at it!
In the opponent's direction. Even if you move him to a location,
it's like a combination of a boxing ring and a football
always
field.
keeping his focus on the opponent.
I know, right?
So let's talk about his moves.
Always gonna face his opponent.
His neutral attacks are jab,
Just like Ryu and
body
Ken.
blow, and high kick.
Ooh.
Each move is something familiar from the Fatal Fury series. And his dash is power charge.
Ooh. That is good.
This is a move you can use in Real Bout, Fatal Fury Special, and others. In the original series, it was one of the special moves. His tilt attacks are middle kick, rising upper,
people gotta combo that.
and
that.
underkick.
And that.
Compared to Ryu, his attack speed is slower. This is to match his original series.
Oh, his attacks are slower than Ryu's.
Now for smash attacks. First up, backspin kick.
A little quick.
This smash attack is the equivalent to his strong attack, but the motion is even cooler than in his original series. Next, wild upper and slide kick. Both are from the original series. Then his mid-air moves. Jump, then chop. Jump, then kick.
That's gonna be annoying.
Jump, then backward kick.
Ooh.
And then somersault kick. However, this somersault kick was not included in the original series. But we needed a move to attack up.
Oh, that's a new
So we
move?
created a new move.
Well done.
Also, jump and then karate.
Down there's a
Or down air.
I see
If you
some
successfully
spike
pull off a down air, it's
And
possible
the karate
to
punch is similar to
reuse,
Ryu's.
as you can see here.
It's
basically like Ryu's. Next, a cover's throw.
That's similar to Ryu's Meteor
Throw is
Smash.
his familiar buster throw. His back throw is also buster
people
throw.
gotta combo the hell out of
Oh
that.
my
His down throw
god.
I'm not gonna
His
enjoy
neck breaker
those
drop.
at all. Oh, people gotta combo the hell out of that too. Holy
In fact,
crap.
he
Oh,
uses
dang.
Wild Ambition.
Oh yeah, you gotta get destroyed. We didn't know anything
And
about
this
combos
one
yet till we
is
get to a
in
special.
Hyper
Oh, but you already know people already came up with it by now.
And then, his up throw is grasping upper.
Oh yeah,
This
that
sort of
people gotta
dodge
combo
attack
that
can be
too.
performed after a spot dodge. I mentioned dodge attacks,
What about jab? I see some comboing potential.
and this actually does
Wow.
exist.
Sideways.
During a spot
Dang.
dodge, immediately press the button to counter attack.
Sideways.
During a dodge attack, your upper body becomes invincible, so this kind of move gives you the advantage when you counter attack. Now for a special attacks.
Invincibility frames.
His neutral special, with just the B button, is Power Wave.
You're so special. Power wave.
Oh, Power Wave.
Fire based.
Depending on how long you press the button, you'll use one of two types of special attacks, weak and strong. This one
Oh,
is weak,
just like
so kinda
Ryu
slow.
and Ken's
This one
attacks.
is strong. Fast, isn't it? For Ryu, in his original game, you used 3 buttons, so there were weak, medium, and strong attacks. For Terry Bogard, you could use 4 buttons in his original game, but there were only 2 buttons for punch, so that's why he only has 2 attack levels, weak and strong. This rule applies to all of his special attacks, so please keep that in mind. By the way, the attack Power Wave is a move that shoots energy along the ground, but how does it look in the
It
air?
runs fast.
In his original game, you couldn't use this move in the air. This is how it looks now.
Oh, you can't
As of the
unleash
King of
it
Fighters
when you're in the air.
96, the Power Wave ability had a shorter range, so we've recreated that version of the move. It's a useful move in midair and helps keep opponents in check. Next, we have a special performed while holding in the direction of your opponent, Burning Knuckle.
Burning Knuckle.
This move also has a weak and strong version, as well as a command input. Like the Hadouken command input from Street Fighter 2, you perform this command using the directional input, down, to the side, in the direction
Wait,
of your
he has
opponent, and then
combos?
press the button. Doing so makes the move a bit stronger.
I can't play this guy.
This means that Burning Knuckle has 4
Another fighter with combos, really?
weak without command input,
I already told you.
And strong
I
without
already
command
told you. I
Weak
can't
with
even
command
play
input,
as Ken or
and strong with
otherwise I
command
die.
input. The strong version using the command input is of course the most powerful. You'll hear a noise when you input the command.
Dang!
I don't care about
And if you've succeeded, you might also notice some green mixing with flames.
Oh.
It may be slight, but there is a difference.
Wow!
A strong version of the command input really is strong, even capable of KOing opponents. It can be blocked, however, so be on the lookout for that.
Ooh!
In such a case, you'll be left wide open.
I wonder if you can parry it.
And this is a first for the Super Smash Bros. Series, but the side specials are split into two versions, a back special and a front special. That means there's one more side special than usual, Crack Shoot. This is a familiar move from his original games. There's also command input.
That is good.
It's performed by using the directional buttons down to the back, followed by
Oh,
the
you
A
have to
or
do
B
it backwards.
I told you.
The command version can launch your opponent quite a bit further.
Ooh! It's kicking him in the air. You see that?
It creates a bit of an arc, so it can be used as an anti-air attack when your
Oh.
opponent is trying to
That
beat you.
just answers my question right
At close
there.
range, if you happen to be blocked by a shield, it's hard to be counter-attacked because you'll pass through them.
Really?
There's something I want you to remember.
What?
When you do a crack shoot off-screen, this is how it will look.
Yep, there we go.
Oh! Oh,
Terry
so you have to
swings
be
with his whole
careful.
body when using Burning Knuckle and Crack Shoot,
Yeah, you
so
always
it can be
have to be
hard to
shaking your
recover. However, if you keep pressing backwards without inputting commands, you should be able to initiate Crack Shoot in the direction you're trying to recover.
That's gonna be cool.
Let me show you one more time. Do this,
Price
then
counterattack.
continue to press backward,
That's
and then you
useful.
can recover.
Unless,
If you press too
there's
quickly
Mario
or
Escape.
input some commands, you'll fly right off the stage, so be careful.
Yeah.
And
Have
this
to
is
be
his
careful on
subspecial,
that.
Rising Tackle.
Rising tackle.
It also has weak and strong
Yeah, but it
versions,
doesn't seem too
each with
strong.
differing heights.
Yeah, but I think it can be comboed though.
He's using the
And
feet,
did
so
you
how could
notice
that be a
if you hold
tackle?
down briefly to charge, your whole body glows a little?
When
In this case,
aren't
your
those
whole
just
body will
kicks
be
or something?
invincible at the start. Either way, your legs will be invincible. Here's an example of this.
Your legs will be
invincibility in action.
invincible.
With the standard rising tackle,
That's something.
Oh,
I got completely wiped out when I threw myself at them. But with Rising Tackle's charged command version,
okay. Let's see.
you can't be hit at this moment, so you come out on top.
Invincible.
Oh, yes. Dang.
You can of course use Rising Tackle as a recovery as well.
That's a good.
Even after
Oh
using
my
Burning
God.
Knuckle or Crack Shoot, you can still use Rising Tackle.
And it can be used after
This is
other
also
moves.
very helpful when you're trying to recover, so please keep that in mind. His down special is Power Dunk.
Oh,
An attack
you
that
could
rises
dunk
and
towards
I
the
like that.
fighter.
I can hear him say it.
I can't. Gives a whole new
This
meaning to
side,
phrase
down,
gets dunked
diagonally
on.
down command input is also known as the
Oh,
Shoryuken command.
it's just like Ryu Shoryuken.
If you can pull it off, you'll be
Oh my
invincible at the
God.
start of
The
the
same input, just like Ryu Shoryuken.
It doesn't
Also,
help that
you can hear a
Sarah
sound
did
when
it
it
again.
connects,
Oh,
but it might be tough to make out.
Ah!
Now, let's talk about canceling
get
special.
power dunked.
I'd really like you to keep this in mind.
Cancel special moves in the with Cherry?
First, if you use a special after attacking with a standard attack, the
Neutral
special won't come
move.
out until the move animation has finished.
Oh,
That makes sense, right?
nice.
But here's what happens if you cancel out of it.
You can go straight to a neutral special after you perform the.
At this moment here,
a normal
if you've
attack.
successfully entered a special
Okay.
command input, the rest of the animation will be cancelled,
Oh.
allowing you to attack again immediately.
That's clever.
I'll do that again. Throw out a kick like normal. And once your leg extends, you'll perform the move.
That is clever.
Sounds cool to me.
Set it up so that when you attack, you can go straight into a special.
That's amazing.
Oh boy.
This will increase your offensive options. Please try this out.
That's.
For
let's hope
example,
that no one spams the move.
neutral attack 1, 2,
Uh,
and power dunk. This is a
Oh
bread and
my
butter
Wait,
combo.
why did he get knocked back?
I
Aside from that,
I just had to open.
you can also
He's getting knocked
fly
back and not getting out of the
in an M
screen.
shape.
I just had to.
In his original games, you could only cancel attacks on the ground, but in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's possible to cancel aerial moves.
I told you the uppercut will be a combo.
The types of aerial attacks that you can cancel are limited to things like neutral air attacks or down air attacks. But I think it would be wise to use these combos to expand your offensive options.
Wow.
And
Oh!
at last, the
Here's
final
his final
smash.
smash.
His final smash begins
we go.
with Triple Geyser.
What was that?
Terry will shoot 3 geysers straight forward.
Triple
Are there
geyser.
combos with this?
However,
I need to know
if you think that's all, you're very mistaken.
Oh! Oh! In the stomach!
Okay, that's awesome. Nice.
As you can see,
Also, 52%.
if Triple Geyser connects, you'll follow up with Power Dunk and Buster Wolf. It's
Oh
3
my
moves in one.
god!
It's a visually striking combo.
That's a good final smash.
You may be wondering what happened to his original super special moves.
Wait, what?
Yes, they're here too.
He has super
With
special
the usual
moves?
rules, when Terry's damage meter rises up to 100% or higher, and in stamina mode, when his overall HP drops to 30% or less, you'll see this Go icon at the bottom of the screen. At this point, if you enter this specific command,
We enter certain command.
Dang!
I can't.
you can initiate the Power Geyser you see here. The command input is, if I borrow the way it said in the original game, down, angle down, side, angle down, forward. Well, it's a bit complicated. Downward,
Look how long that
then
command is!
backwards, then forward.
I'm dead.
You see?
I am dead.
It is an action game after all, so you
Dang.
get to control the direction of your punch, be it right or left.
Oh my
In that
god!
case, no matter which direction you're going for, just swap the right input and left input. It's like this: downward, then backward, then forward. Or down, and then the opposite direction if that's forward. And then there's this other super special move,
Oh!
Buster Wolf.
That looks powerful.
You can initiate this one by repeating the Hadouken command input twice.
Here we go again.
Down to side, then down to
So you
side.
have to do the Hadouken command twice!
What if you can do this with, Smash?
It can be rather difficult to pull off moves using the original
That
game's
looks really
command
good!
inputs, but you can also use simplified command inputs. In the case of Power Geyser, remember this:
there's simplified
down,
command inputs.
side, down,
Okay,
forward.
good.
As long as you
That's
input
nice.
the command downward to the side,
good
to
to
the back, downward again, and then forward, you should be fine. In the
Ooh.
case of Buster Wolf, it's simply down, side, side.
So it's a little easier.
That should be easier to remember.
That's good to hear.
Even though the command input is complex, it can still be blocked with ease. Since these moves can only be used when Terry has taken a lot of damage,
You can
you'll
still
be in
block
even more
it?
danger if your opponent blocks.
I know, you can't.
So they're high risk and high return. Please save them for when you really need to make a last-ditch effort. You can use it again and again, but be careful. Your opponent may be able to predict your move and take action.
Oh.
Essentially, it's best to use it when it's least expected, or to cancel out of a combo, like this.
Oh my. Fireworks.
For the taunts, I decided to match his original game. His up taunt is "Hey, come on," from the King of Fighters series. His down taunt spins his hat like in the Real Bout series. And his side taunt is "Stand Up" from Gutto, Mark of the Wolves.
I can't stand up to that.
I've demonstrated him using various special moves in the game so far, and you can hear his voice. Like that. We've incorporated both his longer remarks, like Power Wave, from older titles, and his shorter remarks, like Rock You, from newer titles. And here are his color variations. There's a good variety of colors available from across the series,
I like the yellow one.
and the cap design is slightly different in each version.
I do like the black one.
They're based on his original games, and we've also included some from the King of Fighters 14 and the anime series.
Wow.
Wait, there's an anime of this? Yeah, they're based on the original games. Huh. Oh,
He sometimes takes off his cap too. For example, it happens during his victory pose.
Big deal. What's happening?
His cap also blows away when he is defeated in stamina mode.
Too bad he has to go back and pick it up at the end.
King of Fighter Stadium.
The stage is called King of Fighter
I know,
Stadium.
I'm gonna love this stage.
It looks like one hardcore fighting coliseum.
Definitely.
Well, it's actually
The
a
text
football
above the
field, actually.
Jumbotron reads, King of Fighters, without
Pokemon
the.
Sword and Shield, anyone?
When we talk about a game title, we need the up front, but the name of the tournament in the game's story is just King of Fighters.
Ah,
This is a very unique stage, and it follows some rules that haven't existed in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before. First, the edge is walled off.
what?
Oh, the
In the
edges are
Super
all
Smash
up?
Bros. Series, you need to launch opponents off
How
the
are you supposed to
stage.
KO anybody here?
Here, however, the more damage a fighter has accumulated, the more the wall will visually react when they're launched into it. Can you see? Eventually,
I see.
Ooh.
One more?
fighters
Oh!
will break right through the wall.
That is awesome. Also,
There are fireworks in the background. Basically, this special feature allows you to KO an opponent only after they've accumulated enough damage.
Literally.
Dang.
That way, you can enjoy the battle more like you would in a traditional fighting game. When you're close to the wall,
Oh, no. I don't like where this is going.
it's possible to
Oh,
be KO'd
right.
even when your damage is low.
Oh,
It's
you
just
don't
like in
need that
regular
little
stages.
percentage if you're so close
In
to
the real
wall.
bout Fatal Fury series,
Dang.
there was a feature in which the walls could be destroyed and players could suffer a ring out when they hit the wall.
Jeez.
This isn't exactly the same, but we made it kind of similar to that. We hope you'll enjoy playing at this stage with all its special rules.
Yeah, this is nice.
I like it.
I like the effects of
By
the
the way,
stage.
there are guest characters in the background, right? Since we have the opportunity, I'd like to introduce them to you.
Hello.
Cameos.
First up, Andy Bogard. He's the adoptive brother of Terry Bogard. Both of
Andy
them were
Bogard.
adopted from an orphanage and raised by Jeff Bogard. However, while Terry's teacher was Jeff Bogard, Andy studied under Mai Shiranui's father. He uses the Koppoken fighting style. Joe Higashi. He's one of the three main characters from earlier games in the Fatal Fury series. He's the only
Wow.
one that doesn't have any connection
look
to Geese
at him.
Howard. He's a Muay Thai champion.
A
Kung Fu
champion?
Ru. He's the master of the Holy Fist of 8 Ways, and he also trained Jeff Bogard. He can enlarge his body as well. Billy Kane. He's been in many Fatal Fury games since the first one, and he's the right-hand man of Geese Howard. While he appears in the first game,
Billy
his
Kane.
costume is based on his appearances in King of Fighters 97 onwards. You can't really see his back, but the no smoking symbol is definitely there.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Geese Howard. He's
Geese
the big
Howard.
boss of Southtown,
I
Oh.
feel like he's
and he's the
gonna be
rival of
inspired.
Terry Bogard. Falling off of buildings is his thing.
He looks like
Falling off a building is his thing.
Rock
the trailer,
Howard.
remember?
His first appearance was Gato, Mark of the Wolves. He's the son of Geese
Rock
Howard,
Howard.
and Terry
There
actually
was a
raised
big
him.
costume of this guy in Smash
That means
4.
his appearance in this game
No,
at
that
this
was,
age with that look doesn't really
no, that
jive
was
with the
Jackie Bryan.
timeline. But Smash is kind of like
wait,
that
are
to
you
begin
sure?
with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Jackie.
Kim Kapwan. He uses Taekwondo and considers himself a fighter for justice.
Yeah, he
His
looks-
whole
yeah, he
career
looks
is
nice.
very famous. Yuji Yamazaki.
All martial
His
arts.
first appearance was in Fatal Fury 3, and he's a criminal known as Dark Broker. He's very selfish and sadistic.
Oh,
Blue
talk
Mary.
about being
Her
selfish.
first appearance was in Fatal Fury 3 too.
Pretty.
She uses combat sambo, and she's a good drinking buddy of Terry's.
I'm not gonna add, what's her
Those
name?
were the
Mao?
characters from the Fatal Fury series. But from here on, let me
I
introduce
doubt that they're
characters
gonna
from
let her
other
in. I
series.
mean, have you seen what
Yeah,
he looks
he
like?
said that he was...
Athena
I
Asamiya.
thought
She's
they're
a
not gonna
Psycho
let her in.
Soldier.
Oh,
Psycho Soldier is a memorable game released around 1986, and it was the first title to feature a fully voiced theme song within the game. This epic song was also remixed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
She looks
and it was
nice, too.
recorded in both Japanese and English.
yeah.
Music start. Kyo Kusanagi. He's the protagonist of the King of Fighters series, and he uses the
Kyo.
ancient martial arts Kusanagi-ryu. Speaking of the protagonist, there are differences depending on which version you're talking about, like Orochi and Nest.
Nice.
Anyway, he is forever a school kid. Iori Yagami. Originally, he was introduced as
Oh.
Kurokusanegi's rival.
We've
When I
seen him
first
in the
saw this
trailer.
character in the game at the time, due to his look and attitude, I thought whoever created this character must be a genius.
Yamaguchi.
Goro Daimon.
Whoa, look
He's
at
a
him.
judo gold medalist
Ooh,
belonging to
he's
the
a big
Japanese
one.
team, and he likes to throw his
Don't
opponents.
mess with him.
Chang Hohen and Choi Bonge.
Oh, what the heck?
One is an escaped convict, and the other is a slasher.
Fine.
They are currently undergoing rehabilitation under the previously mentioned Kim Kap-won. Ralph Jones
That
and
guy's the
Clark
eyeball,
Still.
though.
Originally, they were main characters in the Ikari Warriors series before Neo Geo. They appeared as guests in the Metal Slug series too.
You gotta do.
Ryo Sakazaki,
Oh,
the
this
protagonist of Art of Fighting. The
Yoyo?
original Art of Fighting was released just before Fatal Fury 2. That means it was the first game to implement a true super special move. How could I not include him? King. Her first appearance was in Art of Fighting, and she's a bouncer and bodyguard.
That's
She's a
her
beautiful
name?
woman with an
King?
androgynous sense of
He
style.
was OP in the game.
Next, Yuri Sakazaki. She was kidnapped in the first Art of Fighting game, but after that, she trained hard and mastered Kyokugen Karate in just 1 year. In other
Wow.
words, she's a genius. So, as you can see, we've included many characters. A total of 20 characters.
20?
You know, it's
You're
very
still missing- you're still
cumbersome. I mean,
missing one.
it takes a lot of time. But so many people love each and every one of these characters,
Yeah.
even outside the
They're not gonna
confines
add
of
up
their individual series.
because she's a
So we
little
simply
too
had to do our best by them.
That is true. That is very
By the
true.
way, you may have noticed
look
that
at
a
the way
very
she-
important character
just look
from
at
the
her
Fatal
clothing.
Fury series was not
Or idol
included.
animation too.
Yes, Mai Shiranui. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is for good boys and girls of many different ages, so we decided not to feature it. Please forgive us.
Told you.
Smash Bros. Is for good boys and girls.
Also,
Yeah,
my
I
music
told
features
you.
a variety of tracks, and the music that plays affects which special
Haven't
guests will
seen
appear.
it. Yeah.
For
No,
example,
idol animation, you know.
there's a track called Pasta,
I know.
and when the music
I
is
know.
playing, Andy Bogard will always appear.
Wow.
I hope you look
I
forward to that
honestly
as
think
well.
there's going to be memes about this.
Now for the Mii Fighters. Please have a look.
Here we go. Round 4.
Let's see what we got.
Do we have Raphalos? Please give us background.
Samurai Showdown.
Give us that iris.
No, that bullet hell, I forgot what it was called.
She actually looks nice.
Oh, yeah.
Art of Fighting.
Oh, hey, Rio!
Ooh.
Wait, here. Where have the
That was nice.
Daddy! Oh, it's okay.
See what she's saying? Yori Yagami.
Go straight what? What happened?
Yori Yagami.
Annie! What? Oh, straight. What?
Hey, Akira's back.
What? I hated this spirit battle. This spirit battle was so annoying.
Hey,
What? Stop it.
Ooh.
that's nice. Nice.
Five Mii Fighter costumes, just like in the third one.
I'm upset that they didn't get back off of this.
Dang.
Like $4 right there.
Thank you.
SNK was also involved with the Mii Fighter set this time, so it has a strong fighting game influence. It borrows a lot from the series Nakoruru comes from, like her wind slash attack, so I hope you'll enjoy those little details. Moving on to Amiibo. Here are
Oh,
the
let's
new
go
lines.
Amiibos.
Amiibo. Oh,
Simon, Crom, and Incineroar. Each of these will be released on Friday, November 15th.
Oh! 6.
Next, let's discuss the details of the update. We've made some improvements to battle arenas.
Oh, improvements?
First, we're making it so you can send messages to each other in a battle arena. The
You can
messages
send
are-
messages?
Still can't do.
So there's that, and also the player who
That's
created
good.
the arena can now change the rules.
I like that.
This is the first Smash
We've
game that
also
you can
added
send
options to
messages.
play either Battlefield form or Omega form at random in the stage settings.
Thank you.
Aside from that, you can now pick Elite only as an arena type.
Oh,
Elite
Furthermore,
only.
quick play won't be the only way to play with people you don't know.
good for me.
As long as the arena type is set to public and no password is set, we've made it
You know
so
my brother
anyone
got
is
to
now
Elite
free to
Smash.
join. So I hope you'll enjoy that.
I'm
Terry is due for distribution on November 6th. If you have the Fighter's Pass, you'll be able to get him straight away, or you can purchase him separately.
It's always because of one Terry.
Well, I think that wraps it up for our Terry Bogard showcase. I hope we were able to convey his appeal.
I wonder what they
By
have
the
for us
way,
for the
his
next 3
reveal
minutes.
trailer was aired in advance. It was created using SNK pixel art.
Actually, no.
The complete version of it, including the gameplay portion, is finally ready. I'd like to show it to you after this.
A complete version of the reveal
Now
trailer.
this is something of an inside story, but I of course wrote the plot for SNK's pixel art packed reveal trailer.
Terry.
When the invitation comes out, you might recall how it says, "Don't be late, S."
I was still
That is
hoping
not
that
what
they
I
could reveal the 5th DLC fighter.
It makes me think, ugh, this is why I hate inside jokes. After leaving it to the staff, it snuck its way in there. I just want you to know that the S is also the Super Smash Bros. Series S. Well then, let's move on to the intro movie.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Oh. You've been truly invited to Smash.
Don't be late, S.
You missed it, buddy. Oh, yeah.
You missed.
You missed it. You're too slow.
Yeah, it's the full version of it.
He died.
Oh,
He
Here
died.
he goes.
oh yeah, you missed it.
Again.
Ouch. Oh, this guy is great. Missed it again.
Why do they keep missing?
I have no idea.
Here we go. Let's see what. See. Let's see the gameplay.
Come on!
It's like 1 second before.
Hey, updated background.
It's red now, it's red. Oh, again, Jordan. Oh my god, the frame rate is so bad. Oh, Warrior.
Are you okay?
It's a bit like E too. It's a bit like Oh. Okay.
This Kirby.
What? Terry Kirby. This looks like a cool stage.
Dang.
That's a clown attack. That's a big clown attack. I love it.
That's his victory screen.
I love it. Oh no, wait, no, it froze again.
We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Done, guys. We're done. We're done.
We're done. We're finished.
No, we're done.
We're
We're done.
finished.
Video's over. We're done.
What happened though?
We crammed in a little
It ended
too
off
much
with
content
a-
this time. Hopefully, I'll be able to make future showcases a little shorter.
I did not know it is still frozen for me.